Hello guys and welcome back. So let's go ahead and keep on doing this. So one thing I can add is to maybe add some circular shape. I want to add one over here and another one over there. Okay, so I need to start with a disk. So shape and change it to a disk like that. Okay, now I need to do a transform and I kind of need to make it smaller, holding down Control Shift. Okay, and then drag it over there to the edge, and then I can create a mirror node to mirror it, right, to get another one on the other side. So afterwards we can just blend it to these guys, but this time we use subtract so that we got something cut it out from here. Okay, cool. And then I can go back and control the size here. Okay. All right, that looks good. So afterwards we can also add something else here in the middle. Maybe I wanted to have like a smaller panel in the middle of that. Okay, to do that I need to go grab this guy and create a edge detection here, and then we need to basically dragging the edge width up and then the roundness up just to get the panel that we think that is what we need, right? And then we do a multiply or a blend, actually blend multiply, and then just multiply these two together, right? Use the multiplication, so we got the smaller panels. Okay, and then we create a hat blend and we blend the original shape to the new blend here, and the result goes to the transform. Kind of like this better, actually. So that way we got a smaller piece blended on top. All we have to do is connect to the wrong inputs. So this one will be on the top and this old one will be on the bottom, and all we have to do here is change the head offset so that they all appear. Right, cool. So we have like even smaller like details over there. One thing we could do here is also like we could bevel our panel here to make it like not like going up in a really sharp way, but to have a little bevel here. Okay, so let me do a bevel here, right, and then change the distance to something smaller. You can see what's happening down there, right? Cool. And we could also bevel this guy before we do our blend. So bevel also here before we do our hat blend. So this one can also have like a smaller bevel, or maybe even beveling inwards. All right, cool. And then maybe I wanted to add some smaller like ramp in here, so maybe I can create a gradient. Okay, and then again just go ahead and rotate it 90 degree, and then do a transform, and then I can just make it smaller. I can divide it by 2 and by 2 again, and this one yeah, I don't want tiling, so no tiling. So there's no tiling. This one, no tiling either. Okay, cool. Maybe rotate it this way actually and drag it to the edge. Negative 1.5 should be the value. Alright, and then again just do my mirror. To have it there. Okay. So I want the background to be black, to be white. That way I can do a multiply. So let me do that here, and I could do that before or after. Not sure yet. Maybe after the hat blend, right? and we can do a blend again. I wish they have this automatic like pushing nodes around instead of me trying to push them around. Maybe there is a way, I don't know. In Houdini that's automatic. So if I have a node, you push it in the middle, it's gonna push the others the other way. Anyway, here I'm gonna do a multiplication, okay? And then I just need to go ahead and change the size of this guy while having that visible. Okay, I'm gonna make it smaller. Maybe I want it to be in the middle. Yeah, that's what I want actually. So I don't really need to be on the edge. Just something like a decoration here, right? Cool. All right, what else? Oh, I think we did quite a few things. Maybe we can. No, it's just a matter of keep blending and adding new things. I don't think that's very important in this tutorial. We just need to have something, right? So we have this guy now, and let's move it to the actual trim part that we want it to be, which is here, right? So that means I need to create a transform. Where is it? There. Transform. Okay, and this transform will first have to be half. Okay, and then drag it 1 unit this way, and then negative 0.5 the other way to put it there. Right now it's over there. Okay, I could also make it just a little bit smaller. So holding down Control Shift and drag that so that it's inside of my trim. Right, again, you can see the power of by 2 is just really conveniently you can do those variations really quickly. Alright, so I have a little piece over there now that's part of the trim sheet. Okay, cool. So when I'm done with that, I'm gonna export my normals, not including that because that's like the base normal, and I need now this. Okay, so all I have to do now is go ahead and export my norm map. That could be everything I need, depending on if you need anything else, like you have the texture or even the AO. But to me, this is all okay. Just the norm map is all I need. So I'm gonna grab this guy and then save it, and then this is gonna be the bevel trim detail. Okay, and save that. All right, cool. So now we have another norm map. So back here to Unreal Engine, I'm gonna go ahead and import that. Okay, this guy here. Right, and this is another normal. And all we have to do is just combine those two normal together. And in Unreal Engine, all you have to do is use the combine normal node. Combine or blend actually. Blend normal, if I can. Let's type in normal. Angle corrected normals. Yeah, that's where we go. So the base normal will be this guy, and the other normal will be our normal here, and that goes there, and result goes to there. Okay, and that's all I have to do, to bend the normals together and apply that. It's off screen. I was hating this apply here. Okay, so that should add that little normal to the geometry down there. See that? Okay, cool. Now if you take a look at the normal, the trim sheet, now you can see we have quite a few new detail added to the trim sheet, and we still have our base trim, right? That's going to be taking care of the bevels, and then we have smaller details we can populate inside of the panel, and that creates our final, like, you know, result for this piece. Okay, cool. So in the next video, maybe we can go ahead and take a look at how we can, you know, make variations, maybe create yet another piece that is a little different, and then we can do the, you know, do the UV and then see how that one looks like. All right, see you next time.